This is the best political compass ever made for people that call themselves content creators. We've got 4 axes going here. Brain dead, cringe, arrogant, and dangerous. Where are we putting this on now? As like a...
I mean, I will make the case for somewhat brain dead, pretty dangerous.
Ooh.
Dangerous
Middle of the square.
due to his reach, but the man, when he tries to go on spitting, when he tries to like go on a rant, you'll hear the dumbest fucking things coming out of his fucking mouth.
I am acutely aware of this.
Although he is very arrogant.
How we feeling here?
I reckon middle of blue square. But the problem is he's dangerous. Make him a little more dangerous.
See, I think we should have fun with this, and just defines them.
All right,
like
everyone agree where he is now.
This compass.
Sure.
I'd say so.
I would.
We can always change it.
What'd you say, Dax?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'd say so.
Okay.
Oh,
Caleb.
Fantastic. Caleb Mall.
No, this is a hard one where you're gonna put him in where you're gonna put him in red or green.
I think I would put him right like
right what?
Deepest, farthest cringe. I think I would put him like at the furthest end of cringe. He's like the definition.
I don't necessarily disagree.
He's neither brain dead or arrogant. He's kind of, like a...
Oh, I think he's very brain dead. I
play serious
I've
political
seen so.
He is our brain dead, but is he brain dead? Does he not know what he's doing? I think he's just a propagandist that isn't
knowing.
Because going from how he managed the whole CPI disaster, he's just been... He clearly doesn't really know what he's doing.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh my. Oh, I think that's the centrist right there. Pretty much, mostly inoffensive. Sometimes he says dumb stuff, but
he blocked me. So there's the history teachers that vlogging through history is one, and then there's history teacher reacts. They don't make money. They do history reactions as educational tools in their free time. And he was having an issue with them posting somebody's video, maybe the JFK video that came out recently, and they reacted to it. And even in this guy's video, I think it's Vlogging Through History, says, normally I don't like to react to new videos because I want him to breathe first, but people wouldn't stop asking, so I'm making an exception. So even he acknowledges that he doesn't want to do new videos in that video, but knowing better makes a big stink about it. And then I found out that he was a teacher at one point, and I'm like, bro, you're an educator and you're attacking educators for doing educational content. Are you fucking serious? And then he blocked me.
I think that's just being a bit thin-skinned. I don't interact with him whatsoever, so I can't tell you anything apart from some of his videos.
Boy.
My internet isn't the best.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, that dude's dumb.
Arrogant and cringe.
You just say directions, up or down. Don't give me. I'm not counting squares.
Right. Up.
Cringe and arrogant. We're going with.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes. Especially this one on the left here. What an idiot.
But the thing is, right? I think of him as someone who makes while being sincerely dumb about it.
So I think I say cringe and arrogant
I don't
because
think
the way that they make their videos, it has an air of we know more than you, right? It has this real arrogant vibe about it. So I reckon that he's more in arrogance than dumb. It's kind of like Hassan, where he's cringe and dangerous.
I think that's middle arrogant.
I don't care.
Very clearly there.
Are they really capturing civilians? I don't care. I don't know. I'm thinking over here.
Yeah, I think dangerous as well.
Everyone.
Oh, Hakeem, jeez.
Not all the way across. I don't think he's that dangerous. I don't think he's that big of a channel, is he?
He is extraordinarily arrogant.
He's huge, dude. He's one of the bigger authcoms. Rich, you can also, if you go into your settings and you lower your camera quality, because we're not doing HD or anything, and you pick the lowest quality, that might help just a smidge. But you could also always turn off the camera and just do audio, and that will boost it too. But
Like, if we put Kraut on
Sorry?
here, he'll be in the exact opposite corner Hakeem is.
Okay. Cringe and brain dead. Dude, his Saudi Arabia video, like, broke me.
I mean, I don't hate him. I just like he does fake history video. There's something else. Political fanfic is what I'd call them.
Political fanfic. That's hilarious.
Pseudo-intellectual.
It's not history. Oh God, I hate him. But he's so arrogant.
I've seen it described before, like how economists are like always constantly hopping into other social sciences to spout about how they know better. But with Kraut, it's political science, and he's hopping into history all the time, exclaiming how he knows better.
Boyle, when I see like a 3-hour video with 3 sources, all from like basically it's like, cool theory I found. Let me apply it to something that I vaguely remember. To find out what he had done with the Greece video, because he had no sources. And eventually I found out, oh, he just read Fukuyama. He read the fucking low trust and high trust society thing. I think that he has a book about trust. And then he made a whole fucking video about Greece. Just like, oh my God. Oh, it hurt me.
Sam Cedar. So far.
Arrogant dead center.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't back down.
Mm.
And I don't think he's either cringe or dangerous.
Although he is very smart, so he could be a little bit dangerous on that sort of sense.
I agree there.
And because he doesn't back down, that also kind of makes him a little bit dangerous. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair position.
Here's one for Dax.
Oh boy.
Black Red Guard.
I don't know, probably more on like the I guess closer to arrogance and dangerous. But like, I don't know, I describe it's better than most other people.
That deep and dangerous? I'd dangerous than Hassan?
He's got to be more dangerous than Hassan.
I don't know. I just reckon because of Hassan's reach, I just think he's way more dangerous.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you there. So,
and his points are so much worse, and it's always propaganda.
Who, Hassan's?
Hassan.
Speaking of
I think
propaganda,
we've watched one thing from him that wasn't complete horseshit.
Falun Gong.
Cringe and brain.
I know nothing about him.
NTD's not bad, but Falun Gong is cringe.
So Falun Gong is literally a Chinese cult that was exiled from China.
I know what that is. I didn't know.
They're the organ harvested people.
Jesus.
The ones that always go on about organ harvesting.
Yeah, well, in their faith, they believe that's the whole faith, is that they can purify their organs. So that's why they really push the organ harvesting narrative. See, that it's more dangerous or cringe is the hard part here.
It's more cringe because the Chinese government is the dangerous party there.
Mm.
And honestly, Falun Gong, if you know what they are, they're not that dangerous.
True. How do we feel about that?
More cringe than boy.
Okay, yeah, cringe and brain dead seems normal.
Fox News.
Ooh.
Definitely very dangerous.
Yeah. Deeply dangerous and brain dead. Like, I think I would put it on the half of brain dead and max dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure we'll find more brain dead than Fox News.
The serfs.
Well, I think the serfs, from what I've heard, like they are kind of cowardly, and they tend to do things that just aren't good. So also I saw their debates were really bad. So I would put them somewhere in brain dead and cringe, but not as cringe as Caleb Maupin, of course, and probably a bit less brain dead. So I'd put him, somewhere there, I would say.
All right, here's my favorite propagandist. Just takes a minute to load. There she is.
Who is that?
Abby Martin?
Am I the only one familiar with her?
Is it Abby?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
She's literally funded by Hamas.
I mean, she's definitely on the dangerous side.
I love her, though.
She is good. I do like her as well.
Why do we like her?
She's just... So she, compared to like other really dangerous propagandists, she's very genuine about her like beliefs and things. So like she worked for Russia Today, and when the Crimea invasion happened, she like had an entire thing on her show about how she was against the Crimean invasion, and that like contributed to her getting fired. Now she's also associated with the PSL. Her husband is in the PSL, and Eugene, who's in Breakthrough News, is also in the PSL, and he went down to like Ethiopia to do like why the Tigray genocide is based, you know? So like she's really in that network of like propagandists and dangerous people. But also like you can tell what she's doing, but some of her videos are really, really good. And she did this documentary with her husband, Mike from PSL. They do a documentary on the March of Great Return in Gaza. It's so fucking good. It's got a lot of Hamas apologia in it, but it's a really good documentary.
Okay, I mean it's up to you. You're more familiar.
Highly recommend if you're gonna watch one of these propagandists, that's the one. You know, she was been on Joe Rogan even.
She was on Tim Pool as well.
I'm surprised.
So wide reach.
It is. She's a very hard person to place, I think.
Yeah, okay. I think dangerous sounds about right. I mean, if they are sincere sounding and a good propagandist. Oh wait, is that socialist MMA?
Yes.
Oh, that is socialist MMA.
Well, it's their whole group, I think.
Uber brain dead. Oh my god. He was
Cringe,
brain
though?
dead. So yeah, but I think it would be middle cringe. You think so? Max cringe and max brain dead?
It just takes a while to update.
Yeah, I would put them in max brain dead for sure, and somewhere along the cringe scale. Yeah.
I'm curious, who are these people?
Socialist MMA. They're like they're like Black Hammer level of like.
Oof.
You may have seen, like, I know Rome is a part of it. Who's the other guy? I don't know, but they put out so much content. It's crazy. I'm like, I really like, as far as their model goes, like they're also in the Jimmy Dore line of things. But as far as their model goes, I really want to get there where we can put out as much content as they do. Like I follow them, and like every time I go to my feed, they have something live or premiering. It's nuts. They put out like 8 pieces of content a day.
Jeez.
Yeah, and they're on the like force to vote, burn your bust, like all the really, really dumb. If you're like into electoral politics, like every idiotic position like has ever been devised by man, you're gonna find socialist MMA right there on the front line, pushing themselves off a cliff while everybody's like hoping and praying, hey man, don't do it, don't jump, you know. H3 other their podcast thing.
Cringe and arrogant.
Cringe and arrogant. I don't
All the way
think
over.
H3
I don't think he's very arrogant.
He definitely
I don't
was.
think he's harmful at all. Like,
No.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit cringe and kind of in the middle.
Yeah. I think that's a good spot. On the line.
He's not as cringe as Lance from the Surf or Boy, you know?
No.
No. Yeah, I think that's a good position.
Klaus Schwab.
Oh.
Is he a YouTuber?
I mean,
I guess
the World
on
Economic
YouTube.
Forum does have a YouTube channel.
Get out.
All the way in the corner, arrogance and dangerous.
You will eat the bugs.
Did
You will be happy.
say that, though?
Have you guys seen his Sith Lord outfit?
I might have it here.
I don't think so now.
Mortal
have to show
Kombat. It'll load in a second. It's just way behind. It's still on full screen, Klaus Schwab, right now.
There it is.
Isn't that awesome? Nazi symbol. Nazi symbol.
I love it. It's great.
The Sith Lord.
I have him as a Sith Lord as well.
My God.
Your bugs are mine.
Democracy Now. It'll load. Anybody?
I want to put them in cringe, but are they more cringe than Ethan?
It depends. If you consider the fact that they gave us Aaron Mate. But like also that Waziristan documentary is so good, and that's like produced. It's not technically produced by them; it's by one of their anchors. The Zapatistas have invited them. They're one of the only American journalists that got invited to talk to the Zapatistas.
It is true.
I would say
because they run a pretty tight.
Actually, I think they're more dangerous because they platform people who are like tend to be not very good people.
Okay, dangerous but less arrogant than Sam.
Oh, you think they're arrogant? I was putting them in brain dead.
You would?
Yeah, I don't think she's very smart. I just think that she's like a good person.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm not. I don't watch that much of Democracy Now, if I'm honest.
Okay, here's one nobody's gonna know but me and Jack. Dr. Ulalau.
Oh God.
Oh no, they look bad.
It's literally Borat. It's Borat.
Political Borat. It's hilarious.
But he's like, he interviews Scott Ritter and shit. But he's literally Borat. It's like, here I am, Scott Ritter. I did track and field in high school. We went to the same school, Scott. Did you know that? I ran track and field.
We spent hours looking through the channel, just laughing.
Are they like serious, or are they running
They're definitely trying to be, but it's just
and
incredible.
Also, like I was looking at, so like I mentioned this as well. Like I started looking at and looking into their channel and stuff. All their comments is name bunch of numbers. I'm like, this is a botted channel. Like this is totally like a paid for propaganda channel with all like botted followers and stuff.
Yeah, the famous first name bunch of number, opinion, and demographic. Best people out there.
But it's out. He's literally, you know, all these people. It's like the U.S.'s empire is over.
It's over.
That's all they say.
Less brain dead than Falun Gong.
Do you think he's more brain dead?
I think so. Just slightly above.
Hezbollah TV.
Hezbollah TV.
Yeah, you know they can't do basic. We literally just put a video of you reacting to him out.
What? I have never heard of that.
No, we call them Hezbollah TV. It's breakthrough news.
What are they? What? Your choices are so
Here
obscure.
I go, pulling up a video of you watching them now.
Me?
Yes.
Was
they can't do basic math.
Was it the econ people?
No, it's the people who couldn't do math. Were you watching that video? They're like, what's like 6 minus 7?
Motherfuckers. I hate this shit. Like these oh, I see. Like, come on, and then they use not only the credentials of being a professor, but they end up like denigrating and like damaging academia to such an extent. People like Mershimer, for example, who does the same shit. Okay, I understand now. I remember who they are. Holy fuck, yeah.
They're so funny. She's my actual favorite propagandist. I think Abby is the best, but but they're all both of them are PSL connected.
I think dangerous because they're funded and people probably don't know.
Literally by the IRGC, you know.
Yeah. Brain dead.
They can't do basic math, dude.
They're definitely
both her and Eugene couldn't do basic math.
That is true.
God, I don't even remember the math point. What was it? Jeez.
That wasn't in the video we did with you, but
it was so funny that it was like what's 10 minus 6 or something like that, and it
was literally like
it was a pause.
It was like
it was
literally
making a fraction out of an even number.
Yes, that's right. It was like 6 of 4 or 4 of 6. It was 2/3.
I have it right here. So this is our video called Hezbollah TV Can't Do Basic Math.
I mean, yeah, that's 30 of 50 people. So you have like, that's what kind of percentage of a survival rate that I can't do fast math.
I can't. You couldn't get an easier percentage than 50. You just had to double it, dude. You had to double it.
30 of 50.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
They said 3 out of 5, right?
God. Oh my God.
It was 50. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, lady, just do 50 times 2.
Neither
and
of
you
them
have
could do it.
100. And then
Neither of
that's
them
easy.
could do it. And like literally they went to Ethiopia and like defended the genocide. Like one of these days we're gonna look at their Tigray genocide video.
My favorite part about that though is that they left it in.
Yeah, instead of saying, okay, 30 of
They
like
could have
being a quick,
edited
"Oh, it's
them
15,
out.
and just moving on with their lives. No, they had to make it.
They left it in.
Jesus.
It's
All
awesome.
the icons. Sometimes it's because it's a
No editing.
Screening.
Go. We have to pump.
sometimes all the icons fuck up. Anyway. Okay, how about Rising?
Oh, I know Rising.
Oh, yeah.
Cringe and brain dead.
Yeah.
Are they dumber
Agreed.
than Revolutionary Blackout?
No.
No.
They're definitely not dumber than them. Are they more cringe? Yeah, that's where I put them. Yeah. That's fair. That's a fair position.
Yomi Park.
Oh, the North Korea lady. Oh, she's fun. I like her. in North Korea, we eat the children for breakfast. They
The
make
rats
us
eat the child?
children for breakfast.
A little bit higher than Hassan, but between Democracy Now and Hassan.
Yeah. But like,
Not as brain dead as Fox News. New
she's
Fox
running
News
a
are.
she's running a fun grift. Oh, Vaush,
Uh-oh.
the big one. I'm in good graces with Vaush.
We're breaking that today.
Oh God, you're gonna make me. I mean, he's known for being arrogant. The man is concluding like immediately. Watches
How would we-
something.
He is
How do you
very
put him in the
arrogant.
orbit of
Yeah.
Black Redguard though, or Sam Cedar?
I think I would say I would put him more arrogant than some.
Yeah, I agree.
More
Bottom
arrogant
arrogance?
and slightly more dangerous.
Straight to the bottom.
I mean, I love him, but yeah, that's where I'd put him.
I really hope we get someone that we can put off the compass.
Dylan. Oh man,
don't know who
Dylan
this
doesn't
is.
deserve this. I'm also in good graces with Dylan Burns. I've done many videos with him. I was talking with him yesterday.
He did do that one tweet about Hamas or whatever.
Oh,
The first one that he
quote,
reneged on.
yeah, I quote tweeted him on that one, and I was as kind as possible. Yeah, I think he's also a bit of a centrist, slightly arrogant, tiny bit of cringe.
I think I put Ethan up here in the more Ethan. We're not making Ethan brain dead enough, in my opinion.
That's okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
That's a flaw there. Now that the icons are being all fucked up. There it goes. Now it's too small. Okay.
It's okay.
What if alt history?
Ooh,
Oh no!
Oh, he's so dumb. I mean, he
It's
does.
He's arrogant too, though.
Oh yeah, it's so difficult actually. Oh, okay. Maximum arrogant, uber cringe. How about that?
I
'Cause
think his cringe supersedes everything else about him.
yeah, it's true. I think he's about as cringe as Caleb Maupin. He recently posted pictures of him. He said, "Oh, people are using my pictures from high school. This is me now," and he looked just redder and sadder.
It's like Alex Jones, the before and after supplement
Yes.
pictures.
Man, I mean, I need to do glow up pictures. I look better now than I did when I was fucking 18, 17. Oh, Luna Oi.
This one's interesting.
Cringe.
I think Luna Oi is
Brain dead.
dangerous. I think she's dangerous because
Honestly, isn't she like? How do we compare her to Yomi Park?
Well,
Because
she
I
does
think
the
they're the
opposite
same
of
in
what
different
Yomi Park
areas, though. She's like
Yes,
the. Go ahead.
the
Sorry.
antithesis. Yeah. Like
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Yomi Park is definitely way more dangerous because she has way more reach, and people don't really call her out for all the shit she says.
You're right. I mean, she was like on Joe Rogan. Well, you know.
She does have a lot of reach.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the most self-hating woman on earth. Actually made it.
Oh no.
We already got one in the arrogant.
She's so
Yeah.
I think she's above what if alt hist equally cringe.
You think
Because
she's arrogant for brain dead?
Does she go so far into arrogant that she becomes brain dead though?
Yeah.
I don't think she's deeply arrogant. I think that she's just doing a sad grift. So I would just put her in like deep cringe
Oh, it's
without being
definitely a
arrogant
grift.
or brain dead. Yeah, I mean, she knows what she's doing.
Oh,
I'm
so
pretty
center
sure.
cringe. Interesting.
Yeah, center cringe. That's what I would go for.
It keeps on glitching on me. If it won't let me put her there, I'll get her there eventually.
Who is that?
Arrogant and dangerous. Michael Malice.
Have no idea.
Michael Malice.
Me and Dax are kind of lost.
Well, that's the thing is, it's like Jack also has like we all watch different things. That's why I said if there's anyone that's not here that you want to put in there.
Yeah. No, I think that like if you put dumb historians, quote.
Well, that's the thing is like we're gonna do more. So I was gonna do one with like the Miltech channels, like Laser Pig and stuff, and then I was gonna do one with history as well.
Oh my! I don't want. I
Just,
don't want
you just go to the Leviathan group page and just use all of their channels.
Well, for the like the mill
Leviathan
history, I was
group
gonna bring like
compass.
military like analysts on for that.
Yeah, that would be funny. As
Or
just
the
saying,
mill-
all of
bring on
Leviathan, Leviathan group political compass.
that would be a funny
bring on
one
James.
too.
Bring on like James Griffin for something like that.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
just I'm not sure if you saw, we did Hamas. Me and him have done live streams about Hamas too now.
Hmm.
So Tim Pool, more arrogant or more brain dead?
Yeah,
Also, this is a hard one. He's like all four. He is like the drag of this political compass, you know?
Yeah.
Is he the first off compass one? He's so cringy he's off compass.
Well, it's like you'd have to put him in like all four corners in a way, you know?
That's
Yeah.
actually funny. You should do that.
I would put him in like the dangerous but more brain dead than Fox News.
Because he's like
More
the
dangerous
horseshoe
or
theory
less?
for brain dead and arrogance.
Slightly less dangerous than Fox News, more brain dead.
See, I agree because I don't consider because like I think Hezbollah TV is really, really like the PSL is like a really fucked up, dangerous organization. Like the shit that they promote, and I don't even like hate some of the like I like Mike. I don't like I like when he yells at George Bush and stuff. You know that was based. The only one I really have ill will against is Eugene. Like I would hang out with the rest of them. I'd love to hang out with Rihanna Kalik and listen to her talk about how Assad didn't gas her own people. Jackson Hinkle. Did you see that he went to literally? He went to literally a military child's park to do those like videos he just did, the propaganda videos he just did about Russian military stuff.
No.
It's literally a Russia park. It's like a military park for kids where they have kids like play on like tanks and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And you could shoot guns and stuff as like it's like
that's
it's
awesome.
like a
There's
fascist
a tank
park.
There's a tank in a Victorian town that you can like just climb on. I think it's a Tiger tank. But it's just a decommissioned one that they stuck in a town.
And you can just climb on it.
Yeah.
No entry fee.
Nah. Pretty cool.
Okay,
There's also a massive submarine somewhere as well.
Is he more brain dead or arrogant?
Brain dead. He's very dumb. Like
dangerous
he's very,
or
very
cringe?
Dangerous because of his reach. More dangerous than Tim Pool.
You think more dangerous?
Put him between Tim Pool and Fox News. I think he's more dangerous than Tim.
That's where he's going.
Yeah, it was my sister. She was worried about the Brussels shooting.
Are you in Brussels?
Oh yeah.
There was a shooting in Brussels?
Yeah, there was
an
a
ISIS
shooting
attack.
today. Just
The
some rando ISIS dude
No shit.
killed 2 people. Yeah,
Crazy.
I thought it was 3.
3? I don't know. I didn't
Yeah,
hear.
it's it's a mass
I
shooting.
sent it to Ace and I was like, this guy's accent is awful. It's like, like the way he was talking, it sounds like if I wanted to do a racist impression of Arabic is how he sounded when he was speaking Arabic.
Okay, but Kyle Kulinski. I think Kyle Kulinski is uber sincere. Like that dude says what he believes, and he says some of the funniest shit sometimes. Like his Twitter is legendary. He has produced so many like gold.
We watched a Kyle video where he was queuing up a question in the most ridiculous, leading
more
question.
or less cringe than Dylan?
He's.
I think that's hard because when he is cringe, he's so cringe.
I think he's cringe. He's definitely not dangerous. That's not Kyle. He's not close to the Pearl Davis woman, and I think that I would put him slightly more cringe and slightly more brain dead than Dylan. That's where I would put him. Because he will say some dumb stuff once in a while, and he will insist. Yeah, something like that. But he's generally like I can't hate him, you know. I really do not have it in me to dislike Kyle Kulinski. Oh, that piece of shit.
Oh god.
Oh, I fucking hate him. I hate him so much.
See, I want to say
Very
he's brain
dangerous.
dead, but he's so fucking arrogant. But again, it comes to this point. Do you go to arrogance so hard that you circle back to brain dead?
He's above the compass on brain dead and dangerous.
There you go. First off compass.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, think about it, bro. Like, he literally puts that he's a fascist in his bio.
Yeah,
theocratic fascist. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know how that meta-ironic meme he's trying to pull doesn't work because he is the things he's saying he is.
I didn't know he was being ironic. I thought.
He's trying to be ironic. The main reason why he says I'm a fascist, a theocratic fascist is, oh, the left will call you anything these days. I'm gonna be funny and call myself a theocratic fascist. And then people are like, yeah, seems about right. Seems accurate, you know?
Everyone was like, okay, that was always allowed.
Yeah. I mean, he thinks that, it sounds ridiculous that
that's Isaac Butterfield. He's an Australian video maker, comedian. But he basically only posts the same shit that comes from libs of TikTok.
Oh.
Like, all his videos have just become him using libs of TikTok videos to shit on trans people.
Oh.
Where does he go?
Bottom of the barrel.
Cringe and brain dead, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Put him, I think, more brain dead and more cringe than Rising. Yeah.
Because I don't know him. I put some of these in here because Jack asked for him. Vanderhall.
Good kid. I like him.
Yeah, I think he's a very genuine human. But this isn't the genuine scale.
I think he's pretty. I think he's a little arrogant. I mean, he a little bit, but not much.
How about the dangerous cringe scale?
I think he falls in the middle of that because he's really neither, but he's just slightly arrogant when he does the didn't I tell you? I told you so. Didn't I tell you? I did. I told you so. Every time he speaks about like YouTube drama, basically, he's like, "You guys, didn't I I told you I had a bad feeling about this person, and here comes out they're an asshole." Yeah,
evil.
But I like him. I remember speaking to him basically like during the first week of the war in Ukraine.
Crystal and Sagar.
Oh, on top of Rising, it's the same. just put it on top of Rising.
I think Rising is more cringe because of. I mean, did you see the one thing where like Ryan Grimm had to explain to the woman about like World War II and how like the Soviets killed sacrificed way more than the Americans?
Oh, I remember that. That was fun.
Skeleton Head Man.
Very cringe.
You think Sean's cringe?
Very arrogant.
It's so cringe. Then cringe the entire fucking time they've been making videos.
I would dare to say to put them almost closer to what a Volt is, like right there.
Yeah, but he's less cringe and less arrogant than what Default is. Yeah,
I only have seen his like atomic bomb thing, and then I watched his J.K. Rowling video for some reason. I don't know. Like I need I need to like know like the drama behind like somebody that I already don't like. Like I already don't like you. I don't care. Like
so, I mean, with him, what you need to know is basically that like his Twitter is like distilled cringe. So.
I don't follow him on Twitter. I don't think
it is literally pure, just so clean. Everything he posts is just an immediate like rage bait. I feel like it makes you mad to read it.
Big Joe.
I think he's another sincere poster, but he doesn't.
Here's my issue. He can be bullied into having whatever opinion people bully him.
Interesting.
Want him to have.
That's true. I think
sounds a bit brain dead.
Well, I'd say that's that's a dangerous quality of a person who goes along with bullies. But it also might be a side effect of being bullied, which makes it also kind of like a tragic thing. But I also just said I don't care about dead civilians yesterday in a live stream, so fuck your tragedy.
I'd put him in the slightly between Hassan and Democracy Now. Somewhere there. I
think that's a good place for him.
Vox is pretty arrogant, but I'd put it under Xander Hall.
Oh, okay.
But they're not particularly dangerous. I mean, they do. As far as I'm aware, most of what I've seen from them is kind of inoffensive, kind of mainstream. Like, oh, look at this fucked up thing about America. Like, okay, great. Like, that's
Jack, can you grab? I don't think I have Johnny Harris and stuff in here. You want to grab me him? The Young Turks, I think I don't have a thumbnail for either.
Well, the gas leak in the Young Turks is going on unabated, so. Oh. Thought slime.
All right, you know what I'm thinking?
They're so cringe.
This one sucks too because like I feel like I was partially introduced to anarchism by Thought Slime.
Hey, don't worry. I was introduced to left politics by Kyle Kulinski. All right, it's fine. Well, to be fair, no. My parents were very leftist to begin with, but I mean, heck, I was a Gamergator kid. You know, like I was 15, 16 during the Gamergate, the worst age you could possibly be.
That's funny because I was in that as well. I was that's when I first got on YouTube. Was like that 2013 time. Osama.
2013 is too early for me. Osama bin Laden.
Huh?
Does he have a YouTube channel? I'd like to watch some of that.
Who was the other one you wanted?
Oh, Young Turks, Johnny Harris. I do
Harris.
have this Johnny Harris that I've cut out for thumbnails here.
I mean, that could work, but I'll get his thumbnail. I'll send it in.
I got one. This one will work.
You got it? I sent the TYT one in the chat.
Johnny Harris is very dangerous. I don't know if he's Fox News dangerous, but he's really dangerous. Like,
what makes you say he's dangerous?
Because he sounds good. Like if you're like generally anti-America pilled, like, and you're just a dude on the internet looking for content that kind of will like maybe be a bit more positive about China, or maybe like go into fucking, I don't know, like.
That's funny because the video, like we have of him. We normally do like other people watching his videos, and we have Boy and Hassan watching his like one of his China videos, and them losing their minds because he's too pro-US in it.
Even though the entire video is about how the US is kind of provoking the war.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Them reacting like that makes me more convinced that he's dangerous, because they're dumb. Like, they don't even understand how good his propaganda is. You know, they don't even grasp how the normie watches that video. And,
yeah, he's definitely not better at propaganda than Abby, though. So
yeah, Yeah, that's a fair place for Johnny Harris. Maybe a bit more brain dead in my opinion, but yeah, I think dangerous is the main trait for him. Ooh, Destiny. The Taliban. Best memes. I love the Taliban thing. For nobody right now, and he keeps posting for nobody for forever.
All right. Anyone else in this that we want?
Personally, I don't see anybody I'd put in here. I've watched some like of Azure Goat, but
There's a lot of good ones on this one.
There's so many good
short fat otaku, right? First, Ruben report, yes. Yes, Ruben is the off the charts brain dead, not dangerous tier. He is off the charts brain dead.
I think it's cringe because, like, have you seen Larry King disrespect him? It's one of the funniest videos. Larry King like takes a personal phone call in the middle of a live show. So he's talking to his son about the baseball game and stuff. It's so funny. Nobody respects him.
There was a time when he was a useful idiot, but he's not useful.
He's just too dumb to even be a useful idiot.
I'm just a big ideas guy.
Wow, some big ideas swirling around the room right now. So impressed. Wait, Joe Rogan? He's in the dumb and dangerous category. Definitely brain dead.
Is he more dangerous than Hassan?
No.
What about his reach?
His reach is gigantic, but the thing is that he's so inconsistent in his political messaging, where he's just not that dangerous. Taken as a whole.
Because you can throw anyone in front of him, and he'll amp them up or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't think he's dangerous at all. I think it's all overhyped.
More brain dead than Hassan?
No.
What? I think so. I think he's pretty
he's come on, you could put Hassan in if you told Hassan, listen, dude, you have to look professional and not say dumb things and have them have if Hassan is optics maxing, right? He can do that. I don't think Joe Rogan could do that. He couldn't
they're cooking
ever think about what looks best, you know? He doesn't do that. He doesn't brain that much.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah, he does exactly. He doesn't need to.
The quartering.
Do you know that guy?
Who?
Thoughty 2. He's the one next to short fat otaku. Oh, quartering. Oh.
Yeah, I've seen Thoughty 2. I haven't seen anything that was bad. I don't think from him really, but
from whom?
Thoughty 2. But it's one of those channels that I don't really if I put it on, I'll just miss everything that they're saying anyway because I'm I have ADHD and I'm on my phone.
With Dave Rubin. Top left tip to bottom right tip.
Actually, the question is he more cringe than Dave Rubin? I mean, he did shit his pants in a Walmart. Dave Rubin is that cringe to do that, you know?
He's smarter than Dave, but definitely more cringe.
But what is more cringe? Pissing in a bucket in your basement? Oh, no, there was no bucket. I forgot. It was a drain hole in the fucking basement.
Oh, God. He's so disgusting. Jesus.
John Stossel. John Stossel, guys.
Who?
I'm editing a John Stossel video we have right now.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's just a libertarian and Ayn Rand asshole.
These guys are so dumb, but so arrogant. It's so difficult to place them.
Oh no, he's not an arrogant one. He's just isn't it weird that numbers exist? Jack, you got to admit that was a great John Stossel.
I mean, I love them.
It was.
You can't really talk to libertarians, but I love them. The reason you can't talk to libertarians is because you have to explain what capitalism is to them from the beginning. Every time you have a discussion, it's dude, that's just not how capitalism works. I don't even have to argue about socialism. Oh my God, there's so many disgusting pieces of shit in this fucking Count Dankula. Where do you even put that guy?
Well, I think the real question is arrogant or brain dead.
Arrogant.
Arrogant, yeah, arrogant and cringe. I think he's less arrogant than Kraut. Like Kraut is a hard to beat in the arrogance scale.
I think his second channel is cringe. I don't think his main channel is that cringe.
Well, normally because he's just reading Wikipedia articles on his main channel.
No,
I think probably put him right under Armored's
more history. If Kraut read Wikipedia channels, he would Wikipedia he would genuinely do more history than he does now. Trust me.
But like Count Dankula, right? Like if you just Google search sometimes like the exact words in his video, you'll get it to come up on like some article somewhere. It's insane.
Okay, I mean this is the last one for me because I gotta go to sleep. I have work tomorrow.
That's okay. Who would you like the last one to be?
Wait,
even if they're not on this.
Is that will we say Infowars?
Yeah.
I think Infowars is funny, but I really dislike Short Fact Otaku. That guy.
Where's he?
Is the one under Infowars.
Okay, I've seen the icon before.
Yeah, he's on Twitter a lot, and he used to be like or he probably still is like a gamer gator, and he swung to the liberal and smart category, but he's not particularly liberal.
Where would you want him?
He's so dumb. He thinks he's smart, but he's
that's arrogant though.
Yeah.
No, though, because his brain deadness like just overpowers everything. He can't even seem arrogant. He's so dumb. Like it's annoying. It's so stupid. He annoys you. I think he's about as dumb as Jason Unruh. Slightly less than Jimmy, and probably like he's right above that that TikTok Libs of TikTok guy. That's where I'd put fucking Short Fat Otaku. I don't like him at all. I've resisted the urge to quote tweet him many times because I know that like if I get into a discussion, I will tear my fucking hair out.
I'll only quote if they're like bigger people that will have audiences and orbiters and stuff. I'll only quote tweet them if I'm actually friends with them. Like, because like I'll quote tweet Black Redguard a lot.
Like for me, I what I tend to do is if I like somebody, I will quote tweet in a way that, because if I like them, it usually means that I feel that they're not dumb, that they can, like maybe work through an argument, and if I phrase it in a non-combative way, that I can get through. And usually I don't get much argument because people don't really don't really stand much to gain from arguing with me. Like there's no point if you're a big channel. Oh yes, that should be the last one. You too, fuckers. Yeah, you're definitely going in the arrogant stuff. Like you've said, I know more than everyone like twice in this fucking.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
It up, you double down on the arrogance if you play it up.
I agree.
It's arrogant to play arrogant. Like you don't save yourself by saying I've been duping everyone this whole time.
The thing is that I'll hear people talk and I just have no problem being like, you're an idiot, don't talk to me,
Yeah, you see,
but there's also Jack's there too,
This is true.
Jack is vibing like 90% of the time.
I don't know.
You're the problem.
I think he's even more arrogant than me if you get him going.
Depends on the topic.
Yeah, like 90% of the time, Jack just kind of sits there and vibes with everybody. I've rarely ever seen.
You have to look at Jack's Twitter.
Oh my!
Hey! Don't do that.
Jack gets in these long back and forth between.
It's so funny.
God, I tried.
I actually got into it with the libertarians over Ukraine.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Oh, dude, it was so funny. They were so angry because I said that aid is not intervention. Because they're specifically talking about military intervention. And I'm like, what's military intervention? Oh, it's boots on the ground. There's no intervention. And I'm just fucking with them. And they were so mad. I just muted the thread and they were only coming to my retweets.
Fantastic.
It's just
All
brain dead.
more dangerous or more cringe?
I honestly, I don't think you guys really fall into either. You're probably somewhere there in the arrogance scale, the neutral arrogant.
Are we more arrogant than Keppels?
I'd say
Yes.
I'd say no. I'd say we're like the Michael Malice, Vosh, Destiny arrogance level.
It's hard to reach that level though. I think you fall like somewhere around Sam Cedar in the arrogance scale.
Yeah, because I would never debate Sam Cedar.
Okay,
I'm not so arrogant that I think I would debate Sam Cedar. That's like another level of arrogance, you know?
Yeah, no.
Speaking of which, speaking of people I think are so arrogant.
Oh, I mean, the only things I've seen from them, and I've seen very little, are just like very cringe and annoying. So I'll go. See you later, everybody.
Because they'll come after you. Because if you talk shit.
Oh my God! Stop! Don't ruin me, please. I have friends in this list. Okay, just don't.
So do I.
Don't make my life difficult. It's hard enough already. All right.
What do you want? What do you want your closing soundbite to be? You want this one to close out with?
Civilians were killed, and that's what we're going to continue to try to do.
Yes. Hey, and if you want, you can judge my channel impartially. I'm technically a creator, and
I had it to put you on here too. That's a joke, and I forgot to put it in there.
My God, I'll watch it in post and then hate you. It's okay. That's what I'll do. All right. See you later.
See ya.
It's interesting. I wouldn't say necessarily too arrogant, because she does kind of fold easily on the social media side. Like, not like she doesn't put up a resistance, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think she's very good.
Can you bully them into having an opinion?
No, but like at the same time, she won't defend herself about it.
I figured we'd just rapid fire and finish them off as quickly as possible. Anybody in here?
And she has published books, so.
Anybody in here that we want? Look, look how old these icons are for some of these channels. Knowing Better still hasn't changed his. Oh, Peter Coffin. What do we feel about him?
I don't know who that is.
What do we think about him? Anyone on here that we like?
I would put Peter Coffin somewhere. Definitely very cringe.
We'll grab Peter Coffin from this one. And we also got it. Hey, Jack, will you grab Richard's one for me real quick? Let me finish off here. Okay, Peter Coffin. Where do we want him? Cringe?
Yeah. He might be closer to Moppin, because he is a Moppinite. But he's probably a little bit more on the arrogant side. Definitely very cringe for kicking himself in the balls on live television.
That's pretty funny, honestly.
That's epic. That happened.
Yeah. on Steve Harvey too.
That's awesome.
Gotta look it up. Peter Coffin kicking himself in the balls.
PragerU.
What's his YouTube?
Richard Haney. What do we think of PragerU? Arrogant and cringe.
Brain dead and cringe.
That's Dennis Prager acts like he's so smart, though.
It is definitely very, like, from every video I've seen, it gives off more arrogance energy than not of PragerU.
Ben Shitpro.
Arrogant and dangerous. Off the map.
Because he basically is single-handedly fueling the rhetoric for the trans genocide, Jack?
Pretty much, yeah.
Interesting response.
And it's worse because he's like self-aware, I think, to a certain extent.
The pigeon. Sargon.
There's so many good ones on this one too. I haven't seen this, so Jack.
This guy's a very interesting channel. I think he was a part of like the Gamergate stuff as well, but now he just makes like white replacement theory videos.
Sounds cringe and dangerous.
He did that very early alongside No Bullshit and a couple of other channels.
The thing is, so like to be dangerous by doing that, is he someone who's deep in the pipeline or the entry to the pipeline?
Deep.
So that's more cringe.
He's not someone that you would find on surface level. Because I went back to his channel the other day, a few weeks ago, and because I was looking through my subscriptions to clean out my subscription list, and he was there, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if he's still making the same videos. Yep.
Charlie Kirk, Hamas is coming to get you.
Fucking Charlie Kirk. Cat.
Brain dead and
Charlie
cringe.
Kirk, brain dead and dangerous, I'd say. Stick him right in that spare space between Joe Rogan and Jimmy Dore.
Sargon of Akkad.
Arrogant.
Can't handle spice.
Soygon.
He's very, very arrogant.
Definitely, like, I would say pretty dangerous. The extent to which I don't know yet.
I mean, he was
not
much
as
bigger
dangerous
before.
as Klaus Schwab, though.
No, I don't think so.
But he's been on Joe Rogan. I mean, that's big enough to have like a platform and be dangerous, right?
Yeah.
He is also not relevant anymore.
No, not really.
How is everyone's day of jihad? This is what Richard's using right now for his thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tough one.
I'll leave you to place this one.
Well, because also the thing is that he's also like, you know, when it's the history one, then if for a political rating, you know.
Well, he gets one positive because he's not Turkish.
No, and also like being someone like in Greece, like Greece is like at the forefront of like anti-fascism, right? But he also ran away and went to school somewhere else. You know, he's contributing to the brain drain of his home country. Go ahead, Dex.
Greeks are about like 1 decimal point away from being Turkish, so I'm not too sure about
yeah, whoa. That's like genetically though. Culturally, it's totally different, you know.
All the food is the same to me, man.
No. I'm not saying that, but like the they start to cross over when you get to the uncle zone, right? Greek uncle, Turkish uncle, they cross over. But then like outside of uncle zone, it gets a little different. You know, the Mediterranean diet is the healthiest diet. Not brain dead, and he's not arrogant, you know. It's like the thing is because I don't like knowing better more, he's going center, and knowing better is now going below him because I don't like knowing better at all. Honestly, I find him very arrogant as well. So not a good person, my opinion. Hates teachers, clearly. There's a bunch of random icons on this one. I don't know what any of this is.
We got. Hold on, is that sock them left?
Yes.
We could do them.
I already am eating from the trash can all the time.
Brain dead, dangerous, cringe, arrogant. Anyway.
I'd say a little arrogant.
Dangerous, cringe.
Dangerous, cringe, maybe a bit more. I don't think he's been very effective into changing a lot of things. Like definitely not super cringe, like closer to the center, but
there was other douchebags somewhere on one of these that we wanted. Don't really need anyone there. This is the one that's still there he is, Paul Joseph Watson down there. Can't let him get away.
Stephen Crowder as well.
Oh, Lauren Southern's above him too.
Yeah. Plenty of options.
Mm-hmm. This is the brain dead. The dangerous cringe, though, that's hard. I think I'll put him up here with Russell Brand. Lauren Southern is my favorite alt-writer, bro.
Oh, God.
Especially because of the drag video. That is like one of my favorite drag videos. Bro, she literally went out and like tried to kill migrants in the Mediterranean. That's so funny to me. Like to be that sick and twisted to actually go out and think that's a good idea.
Yeah, and she tried to do her like Nazi reform, and like clearly that was a lie. No one believed it for a second. And I think
Also
he's
Canadian.
more recently tried to describe Canada as like South Africa is for some reason.
An apartheid state or current South Africa?
Current South Africa.
Wait, how? Why? What?
It probably has something to do with indigenous people and blockades or whatever, and truth and reconciliation.
The fuck?
What a weirdo. Here's another Russell Brand tier person, but I think he's more cringe than dangerous. Even though, as long as you're not his wife, you know?
I don't say anything.
It's Stephen.
Because no one backed him up when the allegations came out. Like,
yeah, of course they wouldn't, because there was literal video evidence of him verbally abusing his wife. It's a lot of people in the brain dead category.
He also thinks like it's a good, like, I don't think anyone else in the right is going to do the impressions of black people stuff that he does.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's so dumb. Honestly, bro.
What do they call it? I think they call it like Cultural Appropriation Month or some shit. And then they dress up.
I just know that there's the black farmers thing. And they're like making fun of black people like they can't be farmers. And it's like, do you know where the, like, you know, I'm not even going to get into it. All right. Anyone else on this one that we want?
No, but I do have another one. Did we do Lawrence?
Did we get Charlie Kirk in there somewhere?
I have him. Charlie Kirk's right here. And the next to Paul Joseph Watson above Joe Rogan here.
Go back to the
Rebel.
Yeah, Rebel News.
Oh, we can do Rebel News. I also saw something not there.
Kind of related, but not really. Here's another Rebel News person.
Elijah Schaefer?
No, but we should do Elijah Schaefer too.
I don't even. Is Rebel News Lauren Southern?
Yeah, she was with Rebel News. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brain dead, cringe.
Yeah, brain dead cringe. Yeah, right in that spare spot between Blair and NTD.
Anyone else on this that we want? Like Jesse's cringe and stuff, but I don't really think he's political.
Maybe Stephen Molyneux down the bottom right.
Is this what's her name?
Who?
Ben Shapiro's clone. Next to Lauren Southern here.
No, that's God, what's her name? Her name's Lauren Chen, I think.
Oh,
Roaming
that's
Millennial.
Lauren Chen. Okay,
yeah.
I don't know enough about her, so
yeah.
There's the one. I remember what I wanted. I've been looking over
mid
the whole
conservative
time.
content.
There's also Jordan Peterson. I've been missing out.
I sent one to you.
Is it Jordan Peterson?
No.
Alex Jones, kind of deplatformed, so I can't really say he's dangerous anymore.
No. I think slightly more arrogant than Boy, but the same level of cringe.
Who the fuck is this that you sent me?
I'll explain. Do you know who this is, Dax?
Who is this?
So this guy's name is Avi Yemeni. Yeah, he's Australian Rebel News host. Basically during COVID, he ran like this whole. He was basically at the forefront of the anti-lockdown stuff. But to the point where he was raising funds to help people fight COVID fines and then sent all the money back to Canada for Rebel News.
Honestly, I respect it.
Fucked everyone out. Fucked everyone over. So he's extremely arrogant, and I reckon he's pretty dangerous. But I don't think he's as dangerous as Friendly Geordies.
The Rebel News anti-vaxxer complex.
Yeah. He's also Israeli and like does this like massive Zionist.
Hitler wasn't fucking bad because he was fucking killing Jews. Okay? That wasn't the main problem with Hitler, I think. That was like maybe 8th down the line.
Jesus Christ. His most recent video, 16 hours ago, eradicating Hamas is the only option. A video 3 days ago, escaping attack drone on Gaza border. See what I mean, though? This is why I put him on.
I would say he's very dangerous, though.
If
you show up to Jordan Peterson, are we talking about Jordan Peterson?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I showed up to a counter protest to one of his events being held in town, and we started clocking neo-Nazis left, right, and center that were swarming into the arena to watch him. It's like, oh shit, we should start taking pictures of these people.
Look, if your message is uplifting men, you're going to get Nazis.
Yeah.
Right, that's just
so I
like...
think what Jack is saying here is men are the problem.
True. But that's like... That's just something that'll come with that territory. So...
Who even likes MSNBC?
Nobody. Very cringe. Very cringe. The epitome of cringe, almost. Keep in mind, MSNBC has Rachel Maddow.
No.
Not anymore.
No, they fired her. I'm pretty sure.
Still, they did host her and had her as an anchor.
Yeah,
This
and
compass is starting to look like Gaza.
The conflict map.
No, like you could throw a dartboard and you'll hit like a bunch of people.
How about 3 arrows, guys?
I don't know who this is.
There's somebody who's like totally socialist but uses the 3 arrows.
Yeah. Then they're cringe. Just off the map cringe.
They're not bad.
Because I think I've watched all their videos.
How about Pod
There's
Save
some
America?
Arrogant and cringe.
I was gonna say brain dead and cringe.
Ooh, tiebreaker, Dax.
I have no clue who they are.
Yeah, they're. I'm gonna put them with H3 and Kyle Kalinske here. No, undo. Give me that back. I was trying to open that one. No, no. You'll never believe who I just deleted instead of select, and I have to grab now.
I don't know who that is.
It's I keep forgetting his name. He's
JJ
McCullough. Yeah.
Oh God.
Like a moderate center right type Canadian person.
I really don't like this guy.
I hate him so much.
Canadian conservatives are like such a weird mixed bag of people.
Mm.
And he epitomizes that in its entirety. Cringe, arrogant.
Yeah, let's go there. More cringe than dank, yeah.
I think we're on our last chance. Everything must go sale. Who else do we want here? Okay, I don't know what this specimen is here. Who's this? The Beatles. Oh, yeah, he's probably just looking something up still, though.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But with a 5th column.
This guy, okay, that's who this is. I mean, just because there's space, I'd put him here, maybe. I also heard that he might have like some sexual predator type of charges or something.
Very cool.
Anyone know about that?
This is, from what I've heard, a few years back, quite a while ago, he got axed by ICE for human trafficking charges, and he spent time in jail, like hard time.
Oh, okay. So that's what I hear about the right wingers who don't like him. That's what they're calling him, a human trafficker. Okay, because with them, everyone can be a groomer.
Yeah. It's like one of those things where I'm fairly certain the human trafficking charges were like the same kind of charges like humanitarian groups get when they help migrants cross the Mediterranean.
Yes, but also you can get that stuff if you're like take your own children. You can get like kidnapping,
Yeah, but he did spend quite a few years, I think, in jail.
Okay.
Prison.
Well, I think if that I would consider that even if it's for a good cause, you're at least dangerous enough to catch a human trafficking charge.
I sent another one, by the way.
Yeah, what's this, Jack?
So this channel is basically, she just makes really long form sort of psychological analysis of like political stuff. She's very arrogant, ends every video with Deus Vult.
Cringe.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
See the gap between Dankula and whoever the other person is? Just check them there.
Here?
Yeah, that'll be a good spot. Do you know who this is, Dax?
I don't think I know.
No, so this guy does on the street. Yeah, this guy does on the street videos, but he interviews people at protests, and any points that they bring up, he'll bring up the opposite point. So it's kind of cringe because he's just going around like countering everyone's arguments, no matter what they say. But I don't think he is a little bit arrogant, maybe a little bit dangerous as well. See that big purple space that's there? Chuck him somewhere there. Because like the content he makes is kind of neutral, but his opinions are very right wing. I reckon he's dangerous, but in the middle, because his content explains ideas in a way that you can actually understand them. So I think for the fact that he's educating people, he's dangerous. But I don't think he's anywhere between.
Education is dangerous now.
Uh-huh. It is dangerous. This is why education is controlled by the state.
Is that Jesse Gender? How we feel about Jesse Gender, Dax?
Oh boy. Oh.
Go ahead.
Very cringe. And I don't think they're arrogant. I think there's brain, like heavy amounts of brain damage. Oh. I got boner box.
That's how it's gonna go. Do people not like this guy? Is he like a sex pest or something?
Just aligned with the wrong groups, I guess.
Is he? His video on Hassan doing butcher denialism, I really liked. He also did a video on Lauren Southern, I really liked.
Yeah.
Who's he hang out with?
Last I checked, President Sunday and a couple of other people. I don't really remember.
Is President Sunday the wrong crowd?
I don't know. It's weird. You know, it's one of those things where wrong crowd is crowds that get shit thrown at them all the time.
You don't want to be targeted, is what you're saying. Look, it's President Sunday. Go ahead, Dex. President Sunday.
Sunday. You know, I like him, but I think he's a little cringe.
Brain dead or arrogant, though? How arrogant?
More arrogant. I'm trying to think. That might be a good place to put him, though.
All right, what do we want to sign out with?
Your mom.
But I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Not feeling it, you know?
No. Your mother's a bitch. You must have known you were wrong when your fingers were dipped inside me.
Do we have the full one still? Hang on, I want this one.
You must have known you were wrong when your fingers were dipped inside me, searching for honey that would not come for you.